Between 2014 and 2017, a major shift happened in how people perceived information across the world and no one noticed. Now, we're all trapped in an endless cycle of hatred, but it was all planned. So sit down, grab a snack, and I'll explain.
The greatest things ever are happening right now. A great awakening. And it's not among the people here. A new world order. One that allows people to not be afraid of the truth.
No matter how much you try to avoid it, hatred will always find you, everywhere, every day, on any platform, despite the fact none of the content you're seeing is to your liking. But weren't social networks supposed to show you your interests? Once upon a time, the idea was simple. If you like a post or follow the profile, the algorithm was instructed to show you similar content. Pretty straightforward, right? But there was a huge problem with that. The old algorithmic model was fairly simple. It correlated likes and follows as a demonstration of interest, and thanks to tags, hashtags, and various other indicators, it was able to show you similar content that was sure to respect your same interests. In short, you like something, it shows you more of it. The jokes, the memes, the funny edits, it was all part of our daily routines on platforms that provided us with content and interaction. And that is why today's sponsor is BrightVPN. I'm sorry, I can't do this. The point is, years ago we didn't open Facebook, Instagram, or whatever social network with the expectation of having your day ruined. So what changed? Somewhere around 2015, big companies realized something. Showing you content that you like and enjoy was not profitable, and a major shift in the algorithm was necessary. Let's say it's 2014 and you found a cat meme. You laugh, you like the post, and perhaps you'll share it with your 2 remaining friends that never reply to your memes. That was not profitable. Engagement hardly lasted a few seconds per post. A new algorithm was needed to maximize user interaction. That's exactly when the shift happened. Companies realized something terrifying. Outrage and bad content was outperforming most good quality content in almost every way. Now, notice how I said almost? That is the most important part of the equation. While memes and good quality content still gets more likes, the new algorithm was tuned to not count them as a real complete interaction because the engagement earned with likes is significantly lower than other forms of interactions, such as comments. Simply put, when you see something that you enjoy or makes you laugh, you like it and scroll away or just close the app. But when you're shown something that you hate, you're more likely to comment, and when you express your frustration, someone then is more likely to challenge your idea, thus starting an argument in the comment section. So now you're trapped in a cycle where you go back online on the same post multiple times a day to reply to the idiot that keeps bothering you. When was the last time you had actual fun on social media? You know something's different and that something changed, and you were right this entire time. The old algorithm treated positive engagement and negative engagement as two fundamentally different things. The system was able to determine through your negative experience that the content you were shown was not to your liking. The new algorithmic model is not exactly more advanced per se, but the core logic was completely different. It asked itself a different question: what maximizes future engagement? The algorithm now has a different score metric where essentially the conclusion is always all engagement is good engagement. To put it in simple terms, the new score system values more watch time and more direct interaction such as commenting, and bets on the possibility that you'll return to the same post. Let's do some simple math. Assuming that commenting and watch time are more valuable than likes for the new algorithm, it is easy to come to the conclusion that showing you content that causes you to constantly argue in the comments is the most profitable. A calm and enjoyable post, maybe a meme, makes you like it and spend on average 5 seconds. Then you simply scroll away and your interaction with the post is finished. Let's compare this with a rage-inducing post accounting for an argument in the comments that will make you reopen the same post to reply later on. We can immediately notice that with the new metric that values comments more than likes, content like memes will be outclassed in terms of profitability, even without factoring in the probability of you returning to the post to argue with someone. What does this all mean? To put it plainly, social networks are engineered to push content that sparks outrage. If you always see something that makes you feel bad and makes you feel the need to argue with someone, that is because the algorithm knows you will be profitable for the platform. Now, of course, there is also a political and conspiratory part of this equation, where it is common knowledge that this algorithm helps the elites divide the people. But of course, they will never admit this. That, however, is a story for another day. So when you feel like social media is becoming unbearable, get it? Unbearable? Okay, never mind. When it makes you feel bad, just stop. It's not your fault. Do let me know if you enjoyed this video and let me know in the comments what should I cover next. Bye!